Students, now in the same chapter, combustion and flame, let us now study about how to control fire. So think a fire has taken place. A fire has taken place to the bundle of papers or to a building or to a whatever the wooden blocks like that is. Then how to control that fire? How to stop already the fire has taken place? How to stop that fire? So that question comes. So in my yesterday class, I have already said there are three essentials. There are mainly the three essentials required for a fire or for combustion to take place. The first one is the fuel, second one is oxygen, air, and third is ignition temperature. So think students, if a fire has taken place, so depending upon the situation, if we have removed the supply of any one of these three, either the fuel or the oxygen or the ignition temperature, then automatically whatever the fire has already taken place, that stops, that comes into control. So think the example, the fire has taken place onto a bundle of papers. So then what should be done? How to control that fire? So if we pour a bucket of water or a pot of water onto that bundle of the papers, so then what happens is that the fire comes to control. It is possible to stop the fire. What we have did here is that we have reduced the ignition temperature by pouring water. So this method we have utilized. So this is utilized the fire onto bundle of papers. So in this case, pouring of water. If we pour a bucket of water onto that place, so then what happens is that what we have did in that case is that we have reduced the ignition temperature. So then by that method the fire came into control. And next one, making utilization of the second by the stoppage of the supply of oxygen. So think the fire has taken place. Fire has taken place onto the clothes of a person or a board due to some accidental phenomenon. So at that time, so pouring water, that is also not all useful. That is also not all useful. Instead of that one, if a cotton, if a artificial cloth material, say cloth material made up of the nylon rayon, so that if we wrap onto the boy or a person, so in that method, so possible to control the fire. So in that case, what we have did is we have stopped or we have reduced the supply of the oxygen at that place, at that instance. So next is the third one, by the stoppage of the supply of the fuel. How this is to be made use? So think the fire has taken place in a petrol pump bunk, whatever the petrol we fill in our vehicles, the petrol bunks. So in that the petrol tank only, the fire has taken place. Okay, in that situation, how to control the fire? So in that example, reducing the ignition temperature, that is also not all possible. Reducing the oxygen supply, so that is also not all possible. And this method it is possible to utilize. What? So in that example, so what should be done? The best method is we have to make the whatever petrol tank empty as fast as possible. If we made the petrol, whatever the petrol tank if we made it completely empty, so by that method possible to take control of the fire. Or one more method is there, so that is in that place making use of the device fire extinguisher. Fire extinguisher. So this fire extinguisher is a device especially designed. The fire extinguisher is a device or an equipment. It is in the form of a cylinder. So it is especially designed or it is especially made up for the purpose of to take control of the fire in an office or in a petrol bunks or in schools or in colleges like that. So this fire extinguisher, and in the fire extinguisher cylinder, so what type of the gas is this filled? In the fire extinguisher, the gas filled is CO2 and CO, carbon dioxide and carbon monoxide gases. Carbon dioxide and carbon monoxide gases are filled in high pressure in the fire extinguisher cylinders. So here, if we may open the fire extinguisher cylinder and spread the gas onto the place where the fire has taken place, so the whatever CO2 and CO gases, they reduces the supply of the oxygen at that place considerably or very fastly. So by that way, the fire has taken the fire is to be controlled. So what is that device? That is fire extinguisher. Okay, and this is how there are three ways to take control of the fire. The first one is by removing the fuel and by the stoppage of the supply of oxygen, and third one by reducing the ignition temperature or by decreasing the ignition temperature. So by making use of either one of these three, possible to control the fire. Okay, with this I will stop my today class, and whatever the remaining things of this lesson I will continue in the next. Thank you.